The first is annual information system includes information presently available with the income tax department. However, there may be other transactions relating to the taxpayers which are not presently displayed in AIS, but taxpayer is expected to check all the related information and report complete and accurate information in the income tax return. So this is also important. There must be some sources of income which are not reported in AIS, but it's a duty of a taxpayer to check all the information. So how do we access AIS? AIS can be accessed with the e-filing portal. It's quite simple. Once you are logged in, a home page is displayed. On the services tab, you have to click on the AIS statement tab. And once you click on that, click on proceed, it will take you to the inside portal where you can access the AIS. So now let's come to the parts in AIS. So there are two parts. Part A is the general information, which contains your PAN, Aadhaar number, email ID, mobile address, etc. Part B is a source-wise information in the defined tabs. So there are various 5 tabs. First is the TDS TCS information. This is quite similar to what information we have in Form 26A. Part B, tab 2, that is a specified financial transaction information. This is the most useful tab of the AIS. Here one can find information related to the saving bank interest, interest on deposits, dividend income, sale and purchase of security and mutual funds. So this can be useful in such a way that if assessee has multiple banks, so he can find all the saving bank interest in one screen. He can also find out on those financial transactions in which no TDS was deducted. Let's say if interest on deposit was less than 40,000 or 50,000, TDS is not deducted. It is not being reported in Form 26AS. But you can cross-check it over here. If it is being reported over here, then there is no need of calculating it. You can pick up the data and show it in the ITR. The third tab is payment of taxes, self-assessment, advance tax. Again, this is available in Form 26AS. Fourth tab is of a demand and refunds. And last tab is other information. This would include like interest on refunds or foreign remittance. All this information would be displayed in the other information. So once we click over here, there are two views, view source-wise, aggregate value. AIS displays the information at 2 levels. First, source-wise aggregated value and information oblique transaction. So over here, screenshot, if you can see, there's the interest from deposit. So the total, the number of counts, amount deposited, from where it was, like over here, it is a Canara Bank. What was the interest? Interest was on the securities. And what was the section? That it was TDS 194A. So this is a source-wise. But once you click on this particular red box, so you can have the information of all the transactions. What was the date? What was the date of payment? What was the amount paid or credited? Whether TDS was deducted, to how much TDS was deducted, and how much TDS was deposited. Status, whether it is active or not active, and feedback. We'll come to this sections later at the presentation stage. So view information, relevant information oblique transactions can be viewed by expanding any source-wise aggregate value. Information details are displayed along with the status, active, oblique inactive, and option to submit the feedback. The information details can be also downloaded in CSV format by clicking the download icon. Although they have provided this download icon button, but it is not very useful because it downloads the CSV file for one particular source. However, let's say if a person has a dividend from 20 companies, so he has to download 20 CSV files. So this suggestion, we can give a feedback to the IT department that they should be consolidated or multiple sources CSV download. And once these CSV files can be downloaded, they can be very useful for importing data and filing the ITR returns. Now we come to a point, download AIS. AIS can be downloaded in a relevant format, that is PDF, JSON, through the following steps. First, you have to access AIS. Click on the download option available on the screen. From pop-up, click on download button for the relevant file. Note, if the file size is large, download request will be taken and the file will be made available for download through activity history tab, so that you can download in activity history. Government has also, ITT has also provided an option to provide feedback on AIS information. Feedback can be given on active information displayed under TDS, TCS information, SFT information, and other information through the following steps. The entries which are marked as active, for those only you can give the feedback. To do so, first navigate to AIS details and view source-wise aggregate detail in part B, as discussed earlier. Expand to see the transaction level information. Click on the optional tab in the feedback column to proceed. So over here we have marked in the red square. This is an option tab. Over here you have to click. So there are various options of feedback given over here that you can see in the combo box. The first is information is correct. Second is information is not fully correct. Third is information relates to other pan/year. Fourth is information is duplicated, included in other information. Information is denied, and some customized feedback is also available depending upon the section and the source of the income. So once you select the feedback type, a success message along with the button to navigate to activity history is displayed. So you can always go to activity history, download the feedback acknowledgement received also. So once you have given a feedback and also has given your modified value, so those modified values are also displayed along with the original values. These modified values, as you can see in the screenshot, are displayed in the bracket. So I'll read it out again. Based on the feedback submitted on the information, the modified values will be calculated. The same will be displayed in the bracket along with the reported value of that information. It will be also aggregated and displayed at the information source level. Modified values will be used to update the AIS view also, TIS view, sorry. So this information would automatically correlate with the TIS. Now, there is an option also to provide a bulk feedback. If the number of entries are huge and you want to give a bulk feedback, that option is also there. So how it is done, I'll explain it to you. Apart from submitting feedback on each information, bulk feedback can also be submitted on selected information through the following steps. First is navigate to AIS details, view source-wise aggregate details in part B, expand to the transaction level information on which feedback is to provide. Select the bulk feedback option. Bulk feedback option is over here. It is marked over here in the red square button. Once you click over here, so it asks you to select the entries. So there is a checkbox on the entries. You have to select the multiple entries. And on that multiple entries, again, click on continue. Again, the information is same. You have to just hold on, it went back behind. I'll just take it back. Again, the procedure is the same. Following information shall be feedback on the information, like information is correct, information is not fully correct, information relates to other pan/year, etc. And once you do that, you can just click on the submit and bulk feedback is also submitted. Now, let's say you have given a feedback. Now, later on you decide that the feedback which was given by was also, there are some changes in that. There is an option to modify feedback on AIS information too. How we can do that? Let's check it out. An already submitted feedback can be modified on active information through the following steps. First, navigate to AIS details on view source aggregate details in part B, expand to the transaction level information. Over here, you can see there is a red button in which says that information is denied. Now, if you want to change it, you can also change it also by using the modify feedback. So over here, there is a button modify feedback. So after the clicking on the information, you just click on the modify feedback button. It will take you. Rest of the process is again same. You can change the reason. What is the reason you want to pick up new? You can even go back to the original reason that information is correct. Earlier it was by mistake said that information is denied. So once you do that, you can place the request of the modified feedback. Now, it may be a case that you have given multiple feedbacks. So you can download a consolidated feedback PDF also. How many feedbacks you have given. So those details can be downloaded by using the following steps. First is consolidate feedback. PDF provide details of information on which feedback is submitted. The same can be downloaded through the following steps. Click on the download icon button on AIS title. And then on download option, there is a third option. First is of the PDF, second is the JSON, and third is the PDF. So from here, you can download the consolidated PDF file. Now, this JSON file is only going to be used for the AIS utility. Again, this file is encrypted. You cannot open it and see what are the contents. But once you can import in the offline utility, and offline utility also you can do the feedback part, modify it, export it as a JSON file and upload it over here. So this offline process can be also done instead of an online process. So after all this work is done, these figures, whatever is being populated in a friendly way, in a concise way in text information summary. TIS is information category wise aggregation information summary of the taxpayers. TIS shows the processed value. That is the value generated after deduplication of information based on predefined rules, and derived values. That is the value derived after considering the taxpayer's feedback and process value. So there are two values. Both the values you can see what is the derived values and what are the process values. And all the categories you can see over here, that is salary, interest, dividend, etc. Now, this derived information in TIS will be used for pre-filling of returns. So government is going on a phase manner. First, it is like on a testing stage. Later, this information will be pre-filled in your pre-filled data of ideas, and which can be imported in idea and can be used for filing of your ideas. But there is a one issue in all this AIS. The first is, the main is, as far as interest is concerned, dividend is concerned, these informations can be easily populated in ideas. But the problem would come for the sale of mutual funds and sale of securities, because they have the sale value, but its corresponding purchase values, that is not being correlated yet. So user can come to know what shares he has sold, what mutual fund he has sold, but its corresponding purchase value, he has to determine it on its own. So what is the password to open AIS PDF downloaded from the portal? It's simple. It's a PAN in uppercase with the date of incorporation or a date of birth without slashes. And how to download AIS in SmartX? We have tried to make it simple, that we have given two buttons over here. Download AIS, download form TIS. You just click on the button. It automates, saves your form 26 AS, and the AIS report is downloaded. And over here, you have to press Ctrl V to paste the password. You press Ctrl V and the AIS would be opened from the SmartX itself. Now we have also given an option, because AIS can be modified at a later stage. So once you open it again, it gives you an option. Shall I open a saved PDF on such and such date? If you say yes, so it will open the AIS already saved, else it will download the fresh AIS again. There's an option also to send AIS to your clients. You just select a button over here, AIS and TIS. Click on the send email button. So these files which you have downloaded can be sent to your clients, which can be cross-checked by them. If ITD site is unable to generate PDF as data is too large, then you have to download the JSON file from the department, convert data using AIS utility to view, and this utility is available in the resource menu. So once you log in over here, you go to resources, you go to utility. Over here, you just click on this download button, the utility is downloaded, and this JSON file can be imported in this utility. So this is primarily on AIS, although I hope I try to cover almost all aspects of AIS. If there's further queries, we can take it up.
Yogesh, this presentation was how many minutes?
Sir, I haven't noted it down.
किसी ने देखा, मुझे ना ये हो रहा है कि काफी जने अभी भी वेटिंग करके मैसेज आई जा रहे थे, देयर वाज सम टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम. आपका आगे तो कोई शेड्यूल नहीं है, है ना? तो मैं ये मे बी वी कैन अभी तक के जो क्वेरीज हैं, may I request Gulshan ji, Pushkal ji and Varun ji to take up the queries, and after that, in the meantime, some more members are joining. If you have a comfortable time, we'll maybe बीच में, क्योंकि there was some technical, I was following up with Arshi, मैं भी properly सुन नहीं पाया.
ठीक है सर, we'll do it again.
अभी एक बार queries.
प्रधान जी, एक मेरी query हैगी है
जी सर.
ਇੱਕ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਹਜੇ AIS ਦੇਖ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ, ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ AIS ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਇੱਕ ਦੱਸ ਰਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਇਸ ਅਕਾਊਂਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੈਸ਼ ਡਿਪੋਜ਼ਿਟ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ, ਐਂਡ ਉਹ ਕੈਸ਼ ਵੀ ਜਿਹਦਾ ਕੈਸ਼ ਡਿਪੋਜ਼ਿਟ ਮੰਨ ਲਓ 3 ਅਕਾਊਂਟ ਜਾਂ 4 ਅਕਾਊਂਟ ਹੈ, ਅਸੈਸੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੁਆਇੰਟ ਅਕਾਊਂਟ ਹੋਲਡਰ ਹੈ, ਸੈਕੰਡ ਜੁਆਇੰਟ ਅਕਾਊਂਟ ਹੋਲਡਰ ਹੈ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? ਮਤਲਬ ਫਸਟ ABC ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਉਹ D ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੈਂ D ਦਾ ਅਕਾਊਂਟ ਖੋਲ ਰਿਹਾ, D is an joint account holder with A, B, and C respectively, but he is a second account holder. The account actually is in the name of A, B, and C. ਉਹ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ D ਦਾ AIS ਹੈ, ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਦਿਖਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਇੰਨਾ ਕੈਸ਼ ਡਿਪੋਜ਼ਿਟ ਹੋਇਆ, A ਤੇ B ਤੇ C ਚ ਤਾਂ ਦਿਖਾ ਹੀ ਰਿਹਾ, ਪਲੱਸ D ਚ ਵੀ ਦਿਖਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਜੁਆਇੰਟ ਅਕਾਊਂਟ ਹੋਲਡਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ.
D is also a part of joint account holder, or he is not?
They are joint account holder. A and D, B and D, C and D. There are 3 accounts.
Okay. Either there is some mistake from the banker side, but you can always give your feedback, as we have explained in the presentation, that you can deny this information. This information is in.
That it actually relates with A or D, B or C. Actually.
Yes.
Right.
And the government has given you an information, providing a feedback, because it's not a completely foolproof system right now.
Right.
They're expecting some flaws in this. So,
एक युगेश जी, जब उसको AIS को जो जहाँ पे जाके डाउनलोड करते हैं, तो वो डाउनलोड PDF डाउनलोड कर रहे हैं, so their system is asking for the password.
पासवर्ड सर ऐसा ना, मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया, जैसे उसका पैन है अपर केस में,
Okay.
डेट ऑफ बर्थ
Okay.
ऑपरेशन
And date. Okay. Okay. Right. Thank you.
सर योगेश जी, मैं कुछ कहना चाहता हूँ.
हाँ जी
सर, मेरा ना, मैं जगरांव से अनुराग बोल रहा हूँ.
हाँ जी.
मेरा सर एक सजेशन है कि जैसे AIS में कुछ ट्रांजैक्शंस ऐसी आती हैं जो हमारी कंप्यूटेशन पे इफेक्ट करती हैं, जैसे बैंक इंटरेस्ट हो गया, सेल प्रोसीड्स ऑफ कैपिटल गेन हो गया, तो आप हमारे सॉफ्टवेयर स्मार्टेक्स के सॉफ्टवेयर में ना एक कंपैरिजन शीट बना दो. उसमें ये मतलब कि पता लग जाए कि अगर हमने कंप्यूटेशन ऐसे की अपने एंड पे बनाई है, तो AIS में क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन, जो AIS की इन्फॉर्मेशन कंप्यूटेशन में स्ट्राइक कर रही है, तो AIS में हमारी क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन डिस्प्ले हो रही है और कंप्यूटेशन में क्या डिस्प्ले हो रही है, और कितना डिफरेंस आ रहा है, ताकि हमें जस्ट 1 क्लिक पता लग जाए कि कोई ऐसी इन्फॉर्मेशन तो नहीं है कि जो AIS में आ रही है और कंप्यूटेशन को इफेक्ट करे और हमने कंप्यूटेशन में नहीं ली.
ओके, जैसे अभी हमने ओल्ड रिजीम और न्यू रिजीम के हिसाब से बनाया है, तो ये थर्ड डाल दे, AIS रिजीम के हिसाब से एक तीसरी कंप्यूटेशन बना दे.
कंपैरिजन एक कंपैरिजन शीट सेपरेटली बन जाए, क्योंकि कुछ आइटम ऐसी हैं कि AIS की जो कंप्यूटेशन में स्ट्राइक करती हैं, कुछ नहीं करती. वो जो आइटम स्ट्राइक करती हैं उसकी हमें एक लिस्ट बन जाएगी, कंप्यूटेशन में हम क्या इनकम दिखा रहे हैं. जैसे सेल प्रोसीड्स ऑफ म्यूचुअल फंड्स हैं, किसी ने मान लो 50 लाख की म्यूचुअल फंड AIS में आ रही है, हम सेल प्रोसीड दिखा रहे हैं 45 लाख, तो वहां पे आ जाए कि सेल प्रोसीड्स आपकी कैपिटल गेन में आप इतनी ले रहे हो, AIS में इतनी है, इतना डिफरेंस है. कंपैरिजन शीट हो जाए, ताकि हमें सारा अकेली अकेली एंट्री को टिक ना करना पड़े, इन टोटलिटी पता लग जाए कि कोई ऐसा तो नहीं है कि एआईएस में इंफॉर्मेशन ज्यादा है, कंप्यूटेशन में कम है।
ठीक है, सर विल लुक इनटू दिस, ये दे देते हैं, इट्स अ गुड आइडिया। बट आपने जितना भी अभी एआईएस के साथ कंपैरिजन किया है, डिड यू फाइंड एनी डिफरेंस इन सेल ऑफ सिक्योरिटीज और इंटरेस्ट ऑफ डिपॉजिट और सेविंग इंटरेस्ट?
सर सेविंग इंटरेस्ट के 50 मोर देन 50% से ज्यादा केसेस में आ रहा है। जैसे कईयों के सेविंग इंटरेस्ट का इंटरेस्ट है, हमने तो जो बैंक स्टेटमेंट में से लिया वो ले लिया, एआईएस में इंटरेस्ट डिफरेंट आ रहा है, और एसएससी में बैंक स्टेटमेंट दे देता है, वो कहता है मेरा तो इंटरेस्ट इतना ही है।
अच्छा, ओके।
सर ये सिर्फ उन केसेस में आ रहा है जिनमें बैंक्स जो हैं 31 मार्च या क्वार्टर एंडिंग पे इंटरेस्ट नहीं डालते।
हाँ, उस
हेलो,
केस, हाँ यू आर राइट, उस केस पे हो सकता है।
हाँ जी।
ये जी इसमें एक प्रॉब्लम पीछे ये भी आई थी, जब डिपार्टमेंट के नोटिस आए थे रिगार्डिंग डिस्क्रिपेंसी इन द रिटर्न आईटीआर फाइल्ड फॉर असेसमेंट 2021 एंड डाटा एज पर इंफॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल विद डिपार्टमेंट। तो उसमें क्या था कि बैंकों ने जब टीडीएस की रिटर्न भरी तब भी नोटिफाई कर दिया कि मेरा इतना इंटरेस्ट है, प्लस जब एआईएस भेजी तब भी नोटिफाई कर दिया। तो मेरे अपने 5-7 केसेस में ऐसा हुआ था कि इंटरेस्ट की अमाउंट अलग अलग जब टोटल लगाते थे तो जितनी टीडीएस में थी उतनी सेम अमाउंट वो मतलब डबल रिपोर्टिंग हुई थी एआईएस में।
आई थिंक वो पहले का होगा, अब तो इन्होंने स्पेसिफिकली दे हैव रिमूव द रिडंडेंट डेटा, डुप्लीकेशन।
वो जो 2021 असेसमेंट ईयर में ये काफी प्रॉब्लम आई थी सर।
बट आई हैव ऑब्जर्व्ड कि जो बैंक्स प्राइवेट हैं, जैसे एचडीएफसी हो गया, आईसीसी बैंक हो गया, मेरे पर्टिकुलर एआईएस पे इट इज मैचिंग टू सिंगल 1 रुपी इटसेल्फ।
ओके,
तो अगर बैंक ने डेटा अच्छा ठीक फिल किया है तो मैचिंग बिल्कुल हो रही है।
सर अगर एआईएस इंफॉर्मेशन मॉडिफिकेशन के लिए अप्लाई किया है, ये कब तक एक्सपेक्टेड है ठीक होके आ जाएगा?
डिपार्टमेंट आज की डेट में इज नॉट गोइंग टू गिव सो मच स्ट्रेस, व्हाट आई बिलीव, देयर इज नथिंग ऑफिशियल इंफॉर्मेशन ऑन दिस कि प्रोसेसिंग में कि एआई इसको इतना कंसीडर करेगा, अगर unless there is a very huge difference in those things. So you don't take a benchmark for this कि AIS में ठीक नहीं हुआ तो ठीक होगी। If your information is correct, AIS में बस आप ये देख लीजिए कोई major transaction तो नहीं छूट रही, तो your return would be processed and refund would be also issued.
सर स्मार्ट टेक्स में कोई प्रोसीजर है एआईएस इंफॉर्मेशन से डाटा सारा एक्सट्रैक्ट करने का?
सर बेसिकली डिपार्टमेंट ने ना जो फीचर दिया है वो दिया है जेसन का। जेसन फाइल अगर आप डाउनलोड करके देखेंगे दैट इज इनक्रिप्टेड। जैसे CSV फाइल होती है, they are going to use this in their utility only. As mentioned during my presentation, उन्होंने एक CSV फाइल की डाउनलोड की ऑप्शन दी है, बट वो हर सोर्स की अलग अलग दी है। मान लो अगर आपका 20 जगह से डिविडेंड आ रहा है या 10 जगह से बैंक डिपॉजिट आ रहे हैं, तो आपको 10 CSV डाउनलोड करनी है या 20 CSV फाइल करनी है। तो डिपार्टमेंट को वी हैव रिटन दैम मेल की कुछ आप ऐसा कर लीजिए कि CSV फाइल कंसोलिडेट हो जाए, तो CSV फाइल को हम इंपोर्ट कर देंगे।
ओके,
वी आर वर्किंग ऑन दैट, तो विल फाइंड ए सॉल्यूशन फॉर दिस टू आल्सो कि आपका डेटा AIS से इंपोर्ट हो जाए। और AIS से डेटा वही इंपोर्ट करना है जिसपे TDS ट्रैक नहीं हुआ। बाकी तो 26AS वाला डेटा तो आ ही रहा है।
योगेश जी, एक ना जो सिक्योरिटीज का सेल की वैल्यू आ रही है उसमें काफी वेरिएशन आ रही है। मैंने 1-2 केसेस में मैंने देखा है कि उसमें क्या चार्जेस वो कर रहे हैं।
वरुण जी एक बारी साਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ अर्श जी, वरुण जी एक बारी साਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ म्यूट करके फिर योगेश जी या ਜਿਹੜੇ क्वेश्चन है स्पीकर है या क्वेरी सेशन हैंडल कर रहे वो अनम्यूट कर लें क्योंकि डिस्टर्बेंस आ रही।
योगेश जी मैं कह रहे सी कुछ ਜਿਹੜੇ सिक्योरिटी सेल दी वैल्यूज आ रही हैं, those values are quite different from what is being calculated by the companies जो short term long term ਦੀਆਂ statements companies दे रही हैं, HDFC या बाकी security companies दे रही हैं, ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ बहुत फर्क आ रहा है। ਤੇ what could be the reason for it? या तो expenses या STT ਦਾ फर्क हो सकता है।
वो फर्क हो सकता है, आपने एक पर्टिकुलर इंफॉर्मेशन लेवल वाइज चेक किया इंस्टेड ऑफ हैविंग ए कंसोलिडेटेड कि कोई पर्टिकुलर एक जैसे शेयर बिका हो।
नहीं, इन पर्टिकुलर शेयर बाय शेयर की ही बात कर रहा हूं मैं।
हर शेयर में फर्क आ रहा है।
हाँ, थोड़ा फर्क आ रहा है। जो कैलकुलेशन जैसे कोई रिटर्न्स हमने तैयार की हुई थी उसमें जो इंफॉर्मेशन किसी भी सिक्योरिटी हाउस ने दी थी हमें, सपोज HDFC ने दी थी या ICICI सिक्योरिटीज ने दी थी, वहां से जो इंफॉर्मेशन हमने एक्सेल में डाल के इंपोर्ट की, इट हैज डिफरेंस इन द वैल्यू जो अभी उन्होंने डाटा AIS में दिया है।
ठीक है सर, उसमें जो आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन आई है सेल वैल्यू, परचेज वैल्यू दोनों की, वो STT अलग, एक्सपेंसेस अलग करके शीट दी है?
नहीं, वो उन्होंने इंक्लूडिंग दिया है ना, उन्होंने तो लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल गेन, शॉर्ट टर्म कैपिटल गेन की स्टेटमेंट दी है ना।
अच्छा सर, इन हाउसेस में ना अगर आप क्रॉस चेक करेंगे ना, एक
हम्म।
डिटेल्ड व्यू भी मिल जाता है आपको।
नहीं है डिटेल्ड व्यू, मगर उसका कंपैरिजन क्या है कि अगर डिटेल्ड व्यू लेते हैं तो हर शेयर की वैल्यू हमारे को यहाँ पे क्या ले रहे हैं और वो क्या ले रहे हैं, उसमें फर्क क्या आ रहा है, किसी में ज्यादा है किसी में कम है।
आई थिंक सर STT का ही फर्क हो सकता है। यू कैन fill the data which is available to you and you can include the AIS data.
हाँ, वो तो AIS डेटा को ही मॉडिफाई करना पड़ेगा।
हाँ
ठीक है जी।
सर चैट बॉक्स से क्वेरी ले लें, 4-5 क्वेरीज हैं चैट बॉक्स में।
जी एक बारी ले लो, उस तो बाद होले ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਆਈ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ, ਮੈਂ ਗਰੁੱਪਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਪਾਇਆ, ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਵਿਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਪ੍ਰੈਜੈਂਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਰਿਪੀਟ ਕਰ ਲਾਂਗੇ, ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਫਿਰ ਕੁਐਰੀਜ਼ ਆਣਗੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਲੈ ਲਾਂਗੇ ਜੀ। ਪੁਸ਼ਕਲ ਜੀ ਕਾइंडली।
सर पंकज गोयल जी की क्वेरी है, अंडर AIS इंटरेस्ट पेड ऑन ओवरड्राफ्ट लिमिट पेड बाय एसएससी शोन अंडर इंटरेस्ट पेड और क्रेडिट।
सर वो फिर फीडबैक दे दीजिए ना कि इंफॉर्मेशन इज इनकरेक्ट, मॉडिफाई।
सर किसी ने पूछा है कि फीडबैक नेसेसरी है देना।
सर आज की डेट में देयर आर नो गाइडलाइन unless the figure is very huge which can be a cause of a worry for an assessee. तो it is recommended कि आप फीडबैक दे दो। अगर इंफॉर्मेशन इज स्मॉल इन नेचर, इतनी मैटर नहीं करती, तो उसको इग्नोर भी किया जा सकता है। दिस इज ऑफ कोर्स माय पर्सनल व्यू, बट अगर इंफॉर्मेशन बड़ी है, इंटरेस्ट बहुत ज्यादा है, तो देन व्हाई टेक ए चांस।
और एक सर कह रहे हैं कि AIR इंफॉर्मेशन, AIS इंफॉर्मेशन के अंदर जो आई हमने रिटर्न जो पहले फाइल कर चुके हैं उससे डेविएशन है, तो क्या हमें रिवाइज रिटर्न करना चाहिए?
सर अगर द आंसर इज अगेन द सेम कि कितनी डेविएशन है। अगर डेविएशन बहुत ज्यादा है तो बिल्कुल करो रिवाइज, अगर डेविएशन ज्यादा नहीं है तो दे कैन इग्नोर इट आल्सो। बाकी अगर इफ assessee is worried, तो अगर if he wants to match it with AIS तब भी वो रिवाइज कर सकते हैं। बट ये चीज ये है which I have a personal view कि डिपार्टमेंट is not going to consider AIS unless there is a substantial difference for processing of the returns.
एक शेयर ट्रांजैक्शंस का जो मिसमैच का वो आपने ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन कर दी थी। आई थिंक सर सारी क्वेरीज चैट बॉक्स में आंसर हो चुकी हैं।
एक सर योगेश जी, एक क्वेरी विद रिस्पेक्ट टू TIS है कि AIS vis-a-vis TIS vis-a-vis 26 AS।
AIS, what is the difference between three?
ये हाँ तीनों में मतलब अगर कंपैरिजन लेके चले तो तीनों में क्या नटशेल क्या निकलता है?
नटशेल ये है कि 26 AS में वो एंट्री रिपोर्ट हो रही हैं जिसमें TDS कटा हुआ है, प्लस आज की डेट में डिडक्टर क्या है कि 90% डिडक्टर्स ओनली रिपोर्ट्स दोज एंट्रीज में हम TDS काटते हैं, जिसपे TDS की थ्रेशोल्ड लिमिट नहीं आती, वो रिपोर्ट नहीं करते। कई डिडक्टर करते भी हैं, देन आल्सो इट इज बीइंग शोन इन फॉर्म 26 AS। तो एक तो ये फर्क हुआ कि AIS और 26 AS में देयर आर सम अदर इंफॉर्मेशन जिसमें आपका TDS नहीं कटना, वो इंफॉर्मेशन भी आ रही है, लाइक सेविंग बैंक इंटरेस्ट हो गया या इंटरेस्ट ऑन डिपॉजिट हो गया जिसकी थ्रेशोल्ड लिमिट कम है, या एनी अदर इनकम जिसमें थ्रेशोल्ड लिमिट क्रॉस नहीं हुई, ऑल दोस इंफॉर्मेशन है। सेकंड डिफरेंस इज कि 26 AS में सेल्स ऑफ सिक्योरिटीज, सेल्स ऑफ म्यूचुअल फंड्स, ये सारा नहीं आता। थर्ड इज डिविडेंड जिसपे TDS कटा है वो 26 AS में आ जाएगा, जिसका नहीं कटा वो दैट इंफॉर्मेशन यू कैन फाइंड इट आउट इन AIS। तो AIS और TIS में क्या फर्क है कि AIS is a kind of a detailed view, TIS like for text information system कि उसका उन्होंने कैटेगराइज कर दिया, डीडुप्लीकेशन हटा दिया, based upon your feedback उसकी प्रोसेस वैल्यूज है, डिराइव्ड वैल्यूज है, दोनों वैल्यूज को वो आपको TIS के साथ देखेंगे। तो टेक्निकली अगर देखा जाए, आपने अगर रिटर्न भरनी है तो TIS is a better option for you, क्योंकि TIS में से इंफॉर्मेशन लोकेशन इज लॉट इजियर, then AIS. AIS is only to find it out कि ये AIS में ये सारी information है, whether it is correct or not, और उसमें आपने feedback देनी है. AIS में आप feedback दे सकते हो, TIS में आप feedback नहीं दे सकते.
Correct, sir.
जी, गुलशन जी, पुष्कर जी, वरुण जी, more queries or should we go in for the repetitive session? Because मेरा ख्याल है there are around 60% because जिन्होंने पूरा सुन लिया they have left probably. I think 60% plus are there जिन्होंने session अभी नहीं सुना. Are there any queries left or should?
सर चैट बॉक्स में कोई क्वेरी नहीं है, अगर कोई मेंबर स्पेसिफिकली बाय रेज ऑफ हैंड पूछना चाहता है वो कर लें.
I think Yogesh ji, you are comfortable with time. So can we go in for a repeat of the session, technical presentation? It will be also beneficial for executive members क्योंकि वो सारे ही इधर technical problem को दूर करने में लगे हुए थे.
Definitely, sir.
And
सर उससे पहले
I apologize to the members के भी वो technically कुछ issue आ गया, तो उसके लिए हमें थोड़ा सा time लग गया. We could not, it could not be upgraded in time, but we are covering up since we have time and Yogesh ji is generous enough to give us additional time.
सर मोहित गुप्ता जी की क्वेरी है सर.
जी मोहित जी, अनम्यूट कर लीजिए. जी, you are unmute.
योगेश जी, आपकी इंफॉर्मेशन में कैसे इस बार डिपार्टमेंट 26 CS को जैसे वो देखते थे कि अगर ₹1 का डिफरेंस दिया है तो प्रोसेसिंग में फर्क आ जाता था, तो AIS से देखेंगे वो जो इस साल की रिटर्न्स प्रोसेस होंगी.
तो देखो, डिपार्टमेंट का अल्टीमेट गोल तो यही है कि 26 AIS would be replaced by AIS, but they will be going in a phased manner. अभी एक तरह का ये आप समझे कि एक टेस्टिंग स्टेज है कि where they determine कि how much information is correct and not correct based upon the feedback received by all the taxpayers. They may cross examine कि उनके यहाँ क्या गलतियां हो रही हैं. Once they feel कि it is a foolproof system, so they would accept कि जैसे 26 AIS में कोई भी इनकम डिफरेंट होती थी और आपकी आइडिया में नहीं होती थी तो आपको नोटिस फटक से आ जाता था. The same thing is going to happen, but not right now.
तो सर ये मतलब इस साल के लिए हम इग्नोर कर सकते हैं AIS को, सर कैसे करें?
मेरा ये कहना है कि अगर तो फिगर्स ज्यादा बड़ी हुई डिफरेंस नहीं है, दिस इज अगेन माय पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन, यू कैन इग्नोर इट. बट कोई ऐसी ट्रांजैक्शन है जो ह्यूज इन नेचर है, उसको आपको जरूर एवेल्युएट करना चाहिए. अगर वो सही है तो रिपोर्ट करना चाहिए ITR में, अगर गलत है तो उसकी फीडबैक देनी चाहिए.
और फीडबैक देके सर अभी छोड़ दें तो 31 दिसंबर की वेट करें, तब तक कोई रिवर्ट आ जाए तो ठीक है, नहीं तो फिर फाइल करते हैं.
Yeah, definitely you can do that.
जी सर, थैंक यू.
जी, योगेश जी, you can restart the presentation.
Okay, before we begin, let's refresh again our memories on the background and purpose of introducing Form 26 AS. So it was to promote transparency and simplifying the tax return filing process. CBDT has amended Form 26 AS wide notification date May 28, 2020. The new Form 26 AS is an annual information statement or AIS, which will be providing a complete profile of the taxpayer for a particular financial year. New information sources not available in the current Form 26 AS has been added in AIS. Taxpayer can also provide feedback on information displayed in AIS. So this was the background. And now let's study what were the key objectives of AIS. The first one was display complete information to the taxpayer. Second, promote voluntary compliance and enable seamless pre-filling of return. Third, debtor non-compliance. Now let's study the salient features of AIS. The first was inclusion of new information, that is interest, dividend, security transactions, mutual fund transaction, foreign remittance information, etc. Use of data analytic to populate PAN and non-PAN data for inclusion in AIS. So ITD is going to use some data analytics. You might have observed in many of the places where PAN is not available, they are asking you to specify the Aadhaar number. So Aadhaar number would be used for those financial transactions where PAN is not available, but they have a Aadhaar number of an SSC. They will correlate this and populate in the AIS. Third, deduplication of information and generation of simplified transaction information system. For ease of filing, pre-filling will be enabled in a phased manner. So they are like no redundancy of data, no duplication of data would be available on AIS and DIS. Taxpayer will be able to submit online feedback on the information displayed in AIS and also download information in PDF, JSON, CSV file formats. AIS utility is also provided in which you can work in an offline manner and also give a feedback and later on upload this JSON file on the portal. There is a disclaimer also from ITD. Annual information system includes information presently available with the Income Tax Department. There may be other transactions too relating to the taxpayers which are presently displayed in AIS. Taxpayer is expected to check all related information and report complete and accurate information to the Income Tax Department. Here you can also give a feedback that this particular transaction is not being covered, has not been reported in AIS. That feedback you can also give it to the department. Accessing AIS filing portal. How do you do that? It's very simple. First, you have to log into the e-filing portal. Go to the fourth tab, that is services, click on the annual information statement, and then click on the proceed. It takes you to the AIS homepage. Now, let's study the parts in AIS. There are two parts, part A and part B. Part A is just a general information, your name, PAN, Aadhaar number, email ID, date of birth, etc. Part B, that is a source-wise information in the defined tabs. The first tab is a TDS TCS information. It is very similar to the Form 26AS. Second tab, that is a specified financial transaction information. This is the most useful tab of AIS because here you can find information related with the saving bank interest, interest on deposits, dividends, sales and purchase of securities and mutual funds. Even those entries are also being reported where no TDS has been deducted as threshold limit has not been exceeded. So user can find out those information and use this information for filing of the ITRs. Third tab is payment of taxes. Again, this is available in Form 26AS. That is self-assessment, advance tax, etc. Third is the demand and refunds. So any demand or refund, you can find it over here. Other information, it will include the interest on refunds or your financial remittance, anything which or etc. information. You can find it in other information. So once you assess the AIS, there are two views, two-level views. First is the source-wise aggregated value. Second is the information transaction value. Source-wise aggregate value displays information category, information code, information description, information source, number of counts, amount, description, etc. Once you click on the source, it expands where you can find the information, where the details of this information you can find, like serial number, quarter of the year, date of payment, amount of payment, whether TDS was deducted, how much was deducted, how much was deposited, status, whether it is active or not active, and you can also give a feedback in an optional. We'll study in the coming screen over here. Relevant information transaction can be viewed by expanding any source-wise aggregated value. Information details are displayed along with the status, active or inactive, and there's an option to submit the feedback. The information details can also be downloaded in CSV format by clicking the download icon. But there is a limitation over here. You can download the CSV of a single source, but normally in every cases there are multiple sources. If there's an interest, their interest may be from multiple banks. If there's a dividend, there will be dividend from various companies, and so for the security trans and so if CSV download can be given for all the sources, this could be very useful for the assessee. Now, next we come to the download AIS. AIS can be downloaded in relevant format, PDF format, which can be viewed, JSON format, which is used to be imported in AIS utility. So it's very simple. You just click on the download option, click on the first button, download AIS. So AIS is downloaded. However, if the file is large, download request will be taken and the file will be made available download through activity history tab. You can provide feedback on AIS information. Feedback can be given on active information displayed under TTS, TCS information, specified financial transaction information or other information. So these three tabs you can provide feedback. You cannot provide feedback on demands and refunds. To do so, navigate to AIS details and view source-wise aggregate details in part B. So like in form 26 or AS, sometimes we find that the TDS is being misrepresented. So if that is the case, you can give a feedback over here. Expand to see the transaction level information. There's a button of a feedback optional. Click on the optional tab. And in optional tab, there are following options you can use. First is information is correct. Information is not fully correct. Information relates to other PAN Indian. Information is duplicate. Included in other information. Information is denied. Customize feedback based upon the category. So once you choose the category and you just submit the feedback, a success message is given. You can go to the activity history and download the acknowledgement receipt. So once the feedback is done, based upon the feedback submitted on the information, the modified values will be calculated. The same will be displayed in bracket along with the reported value of that information. It will be also aggregated and displayed at the information source value. Information level wise, you can see it in bracket. और उसका total भी ऊपर दिख जाएगा, and modified values will be utilized to update the derived value in TIS. So there is also provision to give a bulk feedback if there are multiple entries in which you want to give a same feedback. So you just navigate to AIS details, view source-wise aggregate details in part B, expand to see transaction level, information view on which feedback is to provide. Select the bulk feedback button. Over here, there is a bulk feedback button. You just click it over here. And once you do that, there will be information over here. You can just select the entries, multiple entries over here, and click on the continue button. So the rest of the step is quite similar to the single feedback. You have to give a feedback information is correct, information is not fully correct, etc. And once you do that, you can give that feedback is submitted. There is also provision to modify feedback on AIS information. And already submitted feedback can be modified on active information through following steps. Navigate to AIS details and view source-wise aggregate details in part B. Expand to see the transaction level. Over here, you can see there is a feedback given, which is the information is denied. So you just click over here. And there's a button that modify request. You just click on this button, modify request. Over here, you can again choose the new reason. So initially, if it was information was denied, you can even now choose information is correct. And you submit it, your feedback is now modified. So you have given multiple feedbacks. And now you want to see how many feedbacks you have given. So there's a provision to download the consolidated feedback button. The same is the information you download. Click on the download button. The first is for download AIS PDF, download JSON, and third is a download feedback acknowledgement. You click over here, the feedback will be consolidated feedback should be downloaded. So what is a taxpayer information summary? TIS is information category wise aggregate information summary for the taxpayer. TIS shows the processed values, that is the value generated after deduplication of information based on predefined rules, and the derived values, that is the value derived after considering the taxpayer's feedback and processed value. So both the values are shown over here under different heads, that is salary, interest, dividend, etc. The derived information in TIS will be used for pre-filling of returns if applicable. So what is the password to open AIS PDF? It's quite simple. Uppercase mein PAN hai saath mein. It is a date of birth or date of incorporation without slashes. How to download AIS and TIS in SmartTech? We have provided a screen. You just click on a button and download form AIS, download form TIS. You click a button and the AIS report is downloaded. So it asks you to paste the password with Control V, and you just click on Control V. It will automatically open the AIS or TIS. There's an option also to open the same PDF. It mentions the date in which you had downloaded. If AIS being refreshed, you can You just click on the no button and it will download the fresh and new AIS. There is an option also to send AIS and DIS to your client. You just select this button and click on the send email. So this AIS and DIS shall be emailed to the client. So there are a few more things also. If ITD site is unable to generate PDF, its data is too large, then download JSON from department site, convert data using AIS utility to view. And this AIS utility is available in the resource menu. You go to the AIS, click on resource, click on utility, and click on the download button. And then this utility, you can import the JSON file. Otherwise, JSON file is imported, you cannot view it. So that concludes my presentation. Thank you.
Sir, screen sharing off कर दो. Gulshan ji, Pushkal ji, Varun ji, any more questions? Or the members who have joined in the second repeat of the session, they can raise their hand for their queries.
I think there is one query in chat box that there is difference in dividend income as per 26 AIS and AIS. AIS is showing more dividend of the same mutual fund. Should we send feedback for revision of AIS?
First, the SE has to check bank account because maybe a case in some of no TDS has been deducted. So he should cross check the entry-wise details of dividend with the bank account.
Okay, sir. Okay.
It is quite possible that AI's information is correct because dividend in which there is no TDS is also being.
सर विकास जी की क्वेरी उन्होंने हैंड रेज किया है.
हाँ जी सर. सर आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
हाँ जी विकास जी.
आ रही है जी, आ रही है.
हाँ जी सर. हाँ जी सर, मैं लेट ज्वाइन किया है. मुझे थोड़ा सा TIS और AIS में डिफरेंस बता सकते हो?
Basically क्या है, AIS is a detailed information. We can share this presentation also. मैं slide wise में सारा कुछ मैं आपको बता देता हूँ. AIS is basically इसमें क्या है कि आप इंफॉर्मेशन आपको फीडबैक दे सकते हो कि whether that information is correct or not correct. आपके पास जो इंफॉर्मेशन आई उसका कैटेगराइज समराइज व्यू TIS है, वो आपकी फीडबैक को कंसीडर करता है और उसमें दोनों वैल्यूज दिखाता है, प्रोसेस वैल्यूज जो से डीडुप्लीकेशन निकाली और एक डिराइव्ड वैल्यूज बेस्ड अपॉन योर फीडबैक. प्राइमरी TIS is going to be used for pre-filling of data. अगर आप रिटर्न भरना चाहते हैं and you don't find any difference in your AIS, so TIS is a better way of viewing the data and filling of your return.
TIS की सारी इंफॉर्मेशन AIS में होती होगी? हेलो सर, TIS की सारी इंफॉर्मेशन AIS में होती होगी?
हाँ जी, डेफिनेटली. बेसिकली TIS is a categorized view प्लस उसमें एक ही डिफरेंस है, रेदर दो डिफरेंस. AIS में आप फीडबैक दे सकते हो, आप डिपार्टमेंट को बता सकते हो कि ये इन्फॉर्मेशन सही है कि गलत है या whatever XYZ रीजन दे हैव गिवन. TIS में there is no option of feedback. AIS में जो आप फीडबैक दोगे उसकी वो मॉडिफाइड वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करेगा और वो मॉडिफाइड वैल्यू को रिप्रेजेंट करेगा TIS में. So TIS where there are two values, process value and derived values. Derived values are calculated after receiving your feedback.
Any more queries?
सर एक क्वेरी और है आदित्य जी की. उन्होंने कहा है if form 16 shows X figure, AIS shows Y and TIS also shows Y. 26 AS shows figure Z. With which figure we should proceed in case of salary return?
You mean to say form 26 AS में भी different है, AIS में भी different है,
और form 16 में भी different है?
So I think form 16 either deductor has not submitted the correct, but form 16 is downloaded and generated from this form 26AS data only. सैलरी की फिगर बोल रहे हैं ना, टैक्स की फिगर तो नहीं बोल रहे?
नहीं सर, सैलरी की इन्होंने तो सैलरी लिखा है।
सैलरी लिखा ना, तो सैलरी आप फॉर्म 26AS के फॉर्म 16 के हिसाब से जाइए,
राइट,
क्योंकि 26AS में इनकम प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी। फॉर्म 16 में फिगर है, वही सही है।
ओके सर।
सर ऑलरेडी चैट बॉक्स में तो और एडिशनल कोई क्वेरी अभी है नहीं
है सर।
तो आई थिंक डायरेक्टली मेंबर्स अगर कोई क्वेरी पूछना चाहते हैं तो बाय रेज ऑफ हैंड्स वो ओपन हाउस कर देना चाहिए या उस हिसाब से पूछना।
House is open definitely. Any member who has any query can unmute himself or herself and can straightway raise the query.
सर अंकुर जी की अभी क्वेरी आई है चैट बॉक्स में, एक्सिस बैंक हैज नॉट अपडेटेड म्यूचुअल फंड सेल एंट्रीज। बस उन्होंने इतना ही लिखा है।
क्वाइट पॉसिबल है, कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं है उसमें, जैसे डिपार्टमेंट ने एक डिस्क्लेमर दिया हुआ है कि यू हैव टू क्रॉस चेक if it is not necessary कि AIS has all the information. If there is information which is left out, it should be reported in ITRs. As mentioned earlier, AIS is still in a testing stage. It will be implemented in a phased manner. So you can give your feedback on this also. You can also give a feedback if some of the information is not being reported. That can be also communicated to the department. And it quite be possible if Axis is not reported yet, maybe checks after some time it is being shown. That's also possible.
Right.
Any more queries? Members can straightway unmute themselves and raise the query. If there is no query, we'll proceed further.
योगेश जी, एक और चीज है, वन थिंग इज कि जब हम लॉगिन करते हैं उस कंप्लायंस पोर्टल पे तो उन्होंने 3 ऑप्शंस दिए हुए हैं, इंस्ट्रक्शंस, ये और एक्टिविटी हिस्ट्री। वैसे तो क्वेश्चन थोड़ा इरेलेवेंट हो सकता है, बट ये एक्टिविटी हिस्ट्री इन्होंने क्यों यहाँ पे दे रखा है, इसका कोई लॉजिक है जी?
Basically, they just are giving, आजकल के क्या है कि एक ना ऑडिट ट्रेलिंग शुरू हो गई सब जगह पे। अब जैसे फाइनेंशियल अकाउंट्स पे भी ऑडिट ट्रेलिंग है। इट इज लाइक कि जस्ट नोटिंग डाउन द हिस्ट्री की कब आपने लास्ट रिक्वेस्ट दी। इट्स जस्ट एंड समटाइम इट बिकम्स कन्वीनिएंट फॉर यू आल्सो कि कई बार आपने रिटर्न फाइल कर दी, तब आपने बोला AIS में तो इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं थी, मैंने रिटर्न सही फाइल की, बट लेटर ऑन यू कम टू नो दैट इन्फॉर्मेशन इज देयर। So date wise से थोड़ा सा आइडिया लग सकता है, it could be beneficial at later stage.
तो ये मतलब प्रोसेसिंग में या कल को असेसमेंट के टाइम पे या लिटिगेशन में यूज कर सकते हैं?
नहीं, it cannot be used. It cannot be used. It cannot be used.
सर एक क्वेरी और आई है अभी, देयर इज डिफरेंस इन सेल ऑफ शेयर्स एज पर स्टेटमेंट फ्रॉम NSDL और CDSL and sale of securities as per AIS and TIS. Any suggestions?
Suggestions तो यही है कि find out the which is the correct figure, and if AIS is incorrect, give them a feedback and mention the correct figure in ITR. क्योंकि at the end of the day disclaimer तो उन्होंने दिया ही हुआ है कि taxpayer needs to report the correct figure.
Any more queries? Any more queries by any member?
हेलो,
Okay, if there are no more queries, before we go for the concluding remarks and the vote of thanks, I have 2 requests to make to the members. One is that we are continuously putting the message across in the DTBA groups and the link to kindly, so I request members, those who have not paid their subscription, due subscription for the year or pending years, I request them to kindly pay the dues, or they can call me or Rajesh Garg, our finance secretary, or Vijay will come and collect, or they can simply deposit the fee and put that detail either to me or in the group or to CA Rajesh Garg, so that we can update the records. And then we are in the process of finalizing the directory, the members cards and the membership certificates. We have received 350 plus members information, and rest of them is still pending. So the last date was 20th of November. We have extended it. We have got extended. It is a paid site. We cannot go on and on. And our tenure is also going to end by the year end. So I request members to kindly cooperate, and immediately, it is only 2 to 3 minutes job. You can fulfill all the particulars, and you should keep your pic or photograph, passport size pic handy in the digital mode, so that it can be uploaded in the jot form. And then we have 26 November 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. CA Rajiv Kaushal ji, our guest speaker, and discussion is on section 68 and 69. Unexplained credits, investments, money, expenditure, borrowings or prepaid. So I request you to kindly mark the diary and keep yourself free for that session. It will be an enormous session, and it will be physical session in the multipurpose hall at Income Tax Office, Rishinagar. We had a very enormous session. If I cannot see CA Rajiv Sharma ji if he is there. Rajiv ji, are you there?
सर एक क्वेरी अभी आई है अभी
हाँ जी, you can go ahead, Varun ji.
सर ये पूछना चाह रहे हैं, how much time does it take to change the TIS as per remarks given in AIS? Sir, unmute, sir, please.
So at present, there is no guidelines on this aspect. So it is just like we have to see it practically. Anyone has given feedback and evaluated? No. So I can't comment on this thing, because none of us has tried this thing, and there is no guidelines from the department side.
Right.
We had a very enormous session. We had 200 plus members joining in, and in the repeat session also. So may I request Amarjit Kamboj ji, our guiding force and pillar of DTBA Direct Taxes Ludhiana, to kindly summarize the session and give concluding remarks. Kamboj sir.
Thank you. Yogesh ji, in my view, if we file the feedback and take out the print of acknowledgement, then we can at least go ahead with filing the return. For how long we can continue to wait for the correction? And keep a record of the such type of cases.
Very true.
Here in our office, like one member pointed out, there is a 50%, Mr. Anurag from Jagrao said ki around 50% differences are noted in the saving bank account. So certainly there the amounts are 50 rupees, 100 rupees, and it is some banks are providing the closing date 30th of March, but putting the entry on the first date, and their transaction date is shown as the last date of the previous financial year. So in this manner, if the members kept on waiting for the updation, it will take a long time.
That is true, sir.
So what's your suggestion? Ki should we go on filing the return with the feedback in our record?
It's very true, sir. You can do that. In fact, I would say that feedback is mandatory in those cases where difference is huge, because department is not going to lay stress on AIS for processing this, at least this year's return. If like for saving interest or something like that, if there are many assessees, I believe there is no need to give a feedback also, because the difference is not going to be huge.
Ji. So you very rightly said that this is a new concept, and putting a lot of efforts on the members to reconcile the things, and many new things will come out.
Yes.
I'll just quote an example. In one of our case, in the individual's return, the trial balance showed the investment in listed securities. So in fact, when we got the AIS for the first time after the Diwali, so we noted there was large number of transactions reported. And when inquired, they said that we have not done any financial such type of transaction. We have not traded in the stock exchange. And when further inquired, it came out to be the what we called that portfolio management service. The portfolio manager was dealing on behalf of the client and making large number of transactions. So we got the detail from that PMS. And
but client must be aware that he has allocated so many funds to PMS.
Yeah. So, but because it was an individual's case, they were maintaining their personal books of account, but was regularly showing it as a investment in the listed securities at the same amount. It was presumed that they are not doing day-to-day transactions.
Okay.
So such type of like one member pointed out that in the last of this time barring of a return for the 2021 assessment year, we got a notice the difference was more than 1,75,000 in the saving bank interest. And it came out to be 2-3 bank accounts which the assessee didn't report to us. So for at least 1 year, it will put a lot of require efforts on the members, because it is new also. Or the way you explained it, going inside, utilizing technicalities to take out all the figures and everything. So with the passage of time, it will certainly help in filing the correct return. And you will appreciate that even the returns are processed at such a fast pace. In my case, I got the refund in 4 or 5 days time.
And in fact, you must have also noticed that for all the prior returns in which you have received the refund, now if you will cross-check the AIS, there should be some difference in those. Maybe it is a minor difference.
But certainly this reporting is dependent upon the reporting by the information filers. So if there is any error and that their part, then certainly it is going to affect the efforts of the members also, and it will generate a wrong information which will require a lot of efforts. But certainly keeping that background in mind, if you just give the feedback and file the return, it should serve the purpose.
Yes, you're very correct. That should serve the purpose.
Certainly the session was enormous and detailed information to all the members. Thank you very much for being with us. Every time we needed your help. Over to Jasminder ji. Thank you, Jasminder ji.
Thank you, Kamboj sir, and कह लो कि भी योगेश जी दा नवदीप जी दा डबल थैंक यू, क्योंकि इको सेशन दे विच ਅਸੀਂ 2 ਸੈਸ਼ਨ ਲਾ ਲਏ and we could accommodate more than 200 members. That is great, and the response was really very appreciative. Members ਜਦੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੁਮਮ ਆ ਕੇ ਪਹੁੰਚਦੇ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਜੋਸ਼ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਉਹ ਡਬਲ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਅਸੀਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ
ਇਹ ਨਾ ਕਹੋ ਟੈਨਿਓਰ ਪੂਰੀ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਜਦੋਂ ਸਵਾਦ ਆਣਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਇਆ।
ਸਰ ਮੈਂ ਉਹੀ ਕਹਿ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ,
ਪੂਰੀ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ
ਸਰ। ਹਲੇ ਵੀ have
ਉਹ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਲਡ ਕਰਨਾ ਸਰ, 1 ਸੈਕਿੰਡ। ਨਹੀਂ ਟੈਨਿਓਰ ਰਿਪੀਟ ਵੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ।
ਫੇਸਲੈਸ ਟੈਨਿਓਰ ਹੈ।
ਨਹੀਂ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਨੂੰ ਚਾਂਸ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜਾ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ। ਵਧੀਆ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਨੂੰ ਚਾਂਸ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਮਿਲਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਬਸ।
ਮੈਂ ਨਾ ਜੀ ਉਹ ਗੱਲ ਟੈਨਿਓਰ ਵਾਲੀ ਤਾਂ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟਰੀ ਵਾਲਾ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਫਟਾਫਟ ਕੰਮ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ, ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਦਸੰਬਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਵਾਂਟਡ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਨੂੰ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟਰੀ ਕਾਰਡ ਤੇ ਸਰਟੀਫਿਕੇਟ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਸ਼ੁਡ ਪ੍ਰੋਵਾਈਡ them ਫਿਜ਼ੀਕਲੀ। ਔਰ ਕਾਫੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਮੈਂਬਰ
ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਦੇ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਾਈਂਡਲੀ ਥੋੜੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਨਾਲ ਦੀ ਨਾਲ ਚੈੱਕ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਲੈਣਾ, ਅਗਰ ਕੋਈ ਕਿਸੇ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਤੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਗਲਤ ਚੀਜ਼ ਜਾਂ ਫੋਟੋ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਤਾਂ feedback can be given to the member to upload the information again.
ਮੇਬੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਾਈ ਵੈਨਸਡੇ ਜਾਂ ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਚੱਕਰ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ, ਉਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਕੇ ਨਾ ਬੇਸਿਕਲੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਖਿਆਲ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਦੇਰ ਆਰ ਅਰਾਊਂਡ 300 ਪਲੱਸ 350 ਅਰਾਊਂਡ ਐਂਟਰੀਜ਼। ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਜੌਟ ਫਾਰਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਟੂ ਪੁੱਟ ਇਟ ਥਰੂ ਟੂ ਦਾ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ, ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਸੈਸ ਪੂਰਾ ਇਨਵੋਲਵ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਗਗਨ ਕੋਲ ਜਾ ਕੇ, ਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਉਹ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਲਿਸਟ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਦਾ ਲਿੰਕ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਵਿਲ ਪੁੱਟ ਇਟ ਥਰੂ ਇਨ ਦਾ ਆਵਰ WhatsApp groups so that members can check.
ਕਿ ਲਾਸਟ ਡੇਟ ਮੈਂ ਫਟਾਫਟ 5 ਮਿੰਟ ਚ ਸੈਸ਼ਨ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਹੋਣ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਫਟਾਫਟ ਆਪਣਾ ਡਾਟਾ ਫੀਡ ਕਰਤਾ, ਆਪਣੀ ਤੇਜ਼ੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੇਰੀ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੀ ਗਲਤ ਆ ਜਾਏ ਕਿਤੇ।
ਸਹੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਸਰ, ਬਹੁਤ ਵੀ ਆਰ ਥੈਂਕਫੁਲ ਐਂਡ ਆਈ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਆਲਸੋ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਕਾਫੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਦੇ ਡਿਊਜ਼ ਵੀ ਹਲੇ ਪੈਂਡਿੰਗ ਪਏ ਹੋਏ ਆ, ਤੇ ਕਈ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਦੇ 2-2 3-3 ਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਵੀ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਦੇ ਡਿਊਜ਼ ਪੈਂਡਿੰਗ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਵਾਟ ਆਵਰ ਟੀਮ ਵਿਦ ਦਾ ਗਾਈਡੈਂਸ ਆਫ ਸੀਨੀਅਰਸ ਹੈਵ ਡਿਸਾਈਡਡ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ 1 ਸਾਲ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਡਿਊਜ਼ ਪੈਂਡਿੰਗ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਸਰਟੀਫਿਕੇਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾੜੇ।
ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਦੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਅਮੈਨਿਟੀ ਸਕੀਮ ਕੱਢ ਦਿਓ ਨਾ ਜੀ, ਸਕੀਮ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ ਹੈ ਜੀ। 2 ਸਾਲ ਦੀ ਪੇਮੈਂਟ ਫ੍ਰੀ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ। ਦੇਖੋ
ਅਸੀਂ ਸਕੀਮ ਕੱਢੀ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਵੀ ਜੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਚ ਇਲੈਕਸ਼ਨਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ ਖੜਾ ਹੋਣਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਜਿਹਦੀ 2 ਸਾਲ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਜਾਂ 2 ਸਾਲ ਦੀ ਪੈਂਡਿੰਗ ਹੈ, ਉਹ 1 ਸਾਲ ਦੀ ਐਡਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਫੀਸ ਤੇ 1 ਸਾਲ ਦੀ ਡਿਊਜ਼ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਨਵੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ਼ਿਪ ਲੈ ਲੈਣ, ਪੁਰਾਣੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਰਾਈਟ ਆਫ ਕਰ ਦਿਆਂਗੇ। So in that case they have to pay only 1700 rupees, otherwise to maintain the continuation of their tenure in DTBA